Well, that leg doesn't seem to be bothering Bassett.
Gordon now leading the way with 7 points. The arrow says, take a look at the 3 here by Gordon.
Now Bassett drives the lane and then looks for Gordon on the baseline. There it is, avoids the charge. Gordon, it's like a set shot, but he gets it off quickly, and it is deadly. Then look at the other end, how close he guards his man. And quickly came up with it. He was all alone for the layup, but the jump ball was called.
Bassett, high post, swings it down low on the left side. Goes in number 2, DeAndre Thomas. Dishes off. Thomas battles for it over the back, no call, and it goes the other way. Mocs have to settle down, I think, a little bit, lads. They've started making some poor shot decisions, don't you think?
Yeah, this is not their style. I think they need to slow it down a little on offense. They got some good shots early in the game, and now that the tempo's picked up, they haven't been able to get that same shot. There's a tough shot on the baseline that Dokes hits.
Nikias Dokes out of Trenton bangs it in. 17 points in 22 minutes for him in their first game, the big 6'7" junior. Second personal called against Chattanooga. Marcus Watts checks back in out of Clinton, South Carolina, the big 6'7" senior. From the baseline on the right for another 3. Bassett bangs it home out of bounds, and it goes to Chattanooga.
Well, Armand Bassett really worked on that shot. Last year he showed he could be the point guard, he could drive to get the layup, but he wasn't as effective on the 3-point shot. He's worked on that over the summer, as there you see. Good play by Crawford. He knocked that ball out of bounds. Indiana's very aggressive on defense, and that's what's picked up the tempo of this game.
Indiana 3 out of 5 from 3-point range. The team with the ball, they've hit 2 out of 8. Count that one. Another 3. They're now 3 out of 9.
They love the 3-point shot. You cannot leave them open that time. It took a while for DeAndre Thomas to get out there, and that was too long.
Chattanooga doing exactly what they wanted to do. Hustling, playing good defense, trying to keep it close and give themselves a chance. Inside the paint, Hoosiers go back up again. Back to a 4-point lead. Kevin Bridgewaters tries to penetrate, takes it back out. Hartwell swings it down to Marcus Watts. Watts wants it inside, dishes, Bridgewater. And a blocking foul called on Bassett.
DeAndre Thomas on the inside for Indiana. He's 6'8", 295 pounds. He starts to back in, Jim. There's not a lot you can do, as he's going to get his way and then gets right to the rim for the layup.
Well, I said to you at the shoot around this afternoon, how'd you like to be a defensive cornerback and see DeAndre Thomas coming at you?
If he was a tight end, that'd be trouble.
I'd be like, there's the end zone. Enjoy the ride.
No, he's got some great basketball skills. Good hands, good feet, quick feet for a big man, and he's just tough to stop on the inside.
Marcus Watts starts right, pulls it back down left, stripped away, goes back over to Chattanooga. 11:53 live on the Big Ten Network. Hoosiers by 4 when we come right back.
Big Ten Women's Volleyball. Every dig, every stuff, every spike.
She puts it away. Really on fire here.
See the best in the Big Ten compete all season long, only on the Big Ten Network.
Every week, relive the drama on the Big Ten's greatest games. It's all here. The legendary stars, the incredible slams, the amazing performances, and the unforgettable finishes. Catch all the great action, the Big Ten's greatest games, only on the Big Ten Network. The Big Ten Football Saturday pregame show, powered by Suzuki.
Welcome into this Big Ten Football Saturday.
All the late-breaking news, updates from all the big games.
Another one of those classic matchups.
Plus, Jerry DiNardo and Howard Griffith have the keys to victory for your team.
Time of possession will be more important in today's game.
This is a very important game for them if they want to go bowling this year.
It's everything you need to know before kickoff. Saturdays, only on the Big Ten Network.
College basketball on the Big Ten Network. Witness the rim rattling, shot-swatting, high-flying action when your school hits the hardwood. Big Ten men's college hoops in high def on the Big Ten Network.
Winning the Big Ten individual golf title 3 years in a row was amazing. But in college, you play as a team, and my senior year we won the Big Ten title on our home course, where we had played and practiced for 4 years. The individual game prepared me for the LPGA, but winning as a team was most important to me. I'm Erica Wyckoff, and that's my Big Ten story.
Celebrating Big Ten women's athletics. Stories of tradition and excellence.
Back live on your Big Ten Network. John Laskowski is alongside. Glad you're on board. There's our score. Hoosiers by 4. A young Hoosierette there.
Great defense really by both teams so far, Jim, but especially the Moccasins. They have not been intimidated at all by this environment, this Indiana team. They came to play. They're playing the defense. They just kind of figure a way to get some more good shots.
And as you saw that graphic there, Laz, it was not a good week for the Trojan horse. The horse went to the shed.
Atlantic Sun Conference was really involved in the upsets. There's a travel.
Bridgewaters turned it over. 6 different players have scored in the game so far for Indiana. Seventh team foul against Chattanooga. Coach Sampson up calling a play. Pretty good practice he put his guys through. It's a long day if you're home. I mean, the guys had class this morning, right? Then practice, then a meal, then a game. Another 3, the Hoosiers' biggest lead of the night.
Well, you can't miss class. It's a regular school day, and then you've got your shoot around, then you got your pregame meal. Game tonight, it is a long day.
10 points and a steal. Here's a 2-on-1. Crawford dishes off unselfishly to Armand Bassett.
And he did it in a way, Jim, where he blocked the defender so he couldn't go to block Bassett's shot.
Great run by the Hoosiers. 11s are wild. 11-11 left to go before halftime. Indiana's biggest lead.
Here's how Indiana will hurt you. They'll score off the defensive end. Here's the 2-on-1. Watch how Crawford just leans in so Watts can't come over to block that shot. Here's the pass. Once you get in the air, you get in trouble. And here's the easy pass to Bassett. So Indiana's had several times, Jim, where their defense have come up with a steal and then a long pass, one quick dribble, they've gotten the layups. That's the best offensive coach can design. When you're 2-on-1 or 1 on nobody, going the other way, but it starts in the defensive end.
Early grade on Eric Gordon. He's got 10 points.
He got 24 in the first half of the last exhibition game. The guy can score at will, and it's just amazing the different ways he can score. And when you play with a guy like Eric Gordon, he just makes your game so much better because you want to play with a guy like that because you know he's going to do some great things. And that helps you become a better player as well.
We are live at Assembly Hall. The man talking, John Laskowski, the voice of Indiana and Big Ten basketball. You know him. He's here covering the Cream and Crimson in a building where the Cream and Crimson have won 15 in a row last year, 2 more in a row before that, going for 18 straight in their home building.
Look at how far the pressure comes out by Indiana, and Chattanooga's having a tough time getting their defense set.
John Schulman came exploding off the bench for Tennessee Chattanooga. Wanted the call, knows he needs some help, huh?
There's Coach Sampson. DeAndre, you don't have to guard a guy 48 feet from the basket. I want you down on the block guarding your guy. He gets so excited that he was for that screen to come by. He said, slow down there. You can't foul guys that far away. He wasn't laughing as he talked.
DeAndre Thomas got shoulders like Mount Rushmore. McDowell, he and Marcus Watts have to get on track in and out. Battle for it down the baseline. Indiana ball.
Long rebound on 3-point shots. DJ White hustled over and the foul committed.
Laz, I think this is a crucial time in the basketball game for